Good evening. Today, we will be covering the post-market update dated the 28th of August, 2024. Indian indices ended higher on August 28 with Nifty crossing its previous record high, 25,078.30, and surpassed 25,100 for the first time, led by information technology and pharma stocks. They saw profit booking by end of the session. At close, the Sensex was up 73.80 points or 0.09% at 81,785.56, and the Nifty was up 34.50 points or 0.14% at 25,052.30. Biggest Nifty gainers were LTIMINDTREE, Wipro, Divi's Labs, IndusInd Bank and Bharti Airtel, while losers were Maruti Suzuki, Nestle India, Asian Paints, Adani Enterprises and Britannia Industries. Talking about the corporate segment, we have packaged snack foods player AGRO Tech Foods saw its shares jump over 6% in trade on August 28 after the firm announced Conagra Brands, one of North America's leading branded food companies, has ceased to be part of the promoter entity. Conagra Brands has fully exited its stake in the company, leaving funds managed by Convergent Finance and private equity firm Samara Capital as the sole shareholders of AGRO Tech Foods promoter entity. Conagra became a controlling shareholder of AGRO Tech Foods in 2011, after which AGRO Tech Foods accelerated the growth of its food portfolio, including Act 2 Popcorn and Sundrop Foods. These two iconic brands are leaders in their respective categories and offer a basket of products for both in-home and out-of-home consumption. However, AGRO Tech Foods will continue to use Conagra Foods Act 2 branding. Conagra has agreed to continue the perpetual and exclusive license for the Act 2 brand in India, with ATFL, and ATFL will exclusively continue to use the Act 2 brand in India, said the firm in an exchange filing. Shares of DCX Systems rallied up to 5% on August 28 after it secured 187 rupees crore order from overseas customer for supply of electronic kits. The order is said to be executed within 12 months. Over the past 3 months, the stock of this electronic subsystems and cable maker has surged over 8%, underperforming benchmark Nifty's 9% rise. Earlier, DCX Systems had hit 451 apiece on July 3, 2024. DCX Systems is engaged in the manufacturing and distribution of electronic subsystems and cable harnesses, catering primarily to the aerospace and defense sectors both domestically in India and internationally. Earlier this month, DCX Systems secured an order worth 107 rupees crore from domestic and overseas customers for the supply of electronic kits, cables, and wire harness assemblies. The order is expected to be executed within 12 months. In the recently concluded June quarter, the company's revenue fell 19% year-on-year, and its net profit dropped by 69% year-on-year. The company also reported an operating loss of 4.8 rupees crore for the quarter, largely due to increased costs. Shares of LTIMINDTREE rose over 6% after Kotak Institutional Equities upgraded the stock. This increase also follows the Karnataka High Court stay on a Rs 378 crore tax order against the company for alleged non-payment of integrated goods and services tax. Kotak has raised its rating to A add from reduce and increased the target price to 6,200 rupees. LTIMINDTREE is on the path to a healthy recovery in revenue growth in the next couple of years from the trough of FY24, aided by a recovery in spending sentiments in the BFS vertical, according to the brokerage. We increase FY25-27 dollar revenue by 0.5 to 1%, leading to a similar increase in earnings per share, EPS, estimates. We value the stock at 28x September 2026 earnings, 26x earlier, resulting in a fair value of 6,200 rupees, 5,500 rupees earlier, Kotak said in a note, adding that it expects the IT firm to be a good compounding play with a strong and consistent EPS growth trajectory. Kotak analysts forecast LTIMINDTREE's dollar revenue growth will rise to 6.5% in financial year 2025 and 11% in financial year 2026, up from 4.4% in financial year 2024, driven by a rebound in key sectors like BFSI and high-tech. They noted that the company is poised to gain significantly from this recovery, especially in the US, where tech spending is expected to increase. According to the brokerage noted, LTIMINDTREE is well positioned in growing areas such as capital markets, risk and compliance, and core modernization, and stands to benefit from consolidation deals in the banking sector, including partnerships with ABSA. Despite challenges in retail and manufacturing, analysts expect these to be manageable. Shares of Insecticides India flew 17% intraday to hit a record high of 1,084.25 rupees on August 28, a day after the company delivered healthy all-around earnings for the April-June quarter. The company's net profit for the first quarter of financial year 2025 surged 68% on year to 49 rupees crore, up from 29 rupees crore recorded in the same period last fiscal. Revenue also grew 3% on year to 657 rupees crore, backed by 18% growth in premium products, which now constitute 60% of total B2C sales as compared to 57% in the base period. Total B2C revenue also rose 11% in the quarter gone by, which offset weak B2B and export sales that were adversely impacted by lower pricing and unfavorable market conditions. In addition, premiumization of products also helped the agrochem company expand its EBITDA margins by 380 basis points on year to 10.9% in quarter 1 financial year 2025 as compared to 7.1% in quarter 1 financial year 2024. The company's performance in quarter 1 seems all the more remarkable when compared with the overall agrochemical industry, which is currently reeling under the pressure of excess Chinese inventory and weak pricing. Tokyo Plast International Limited in daily time frame is trading around 144.08 points with a change of 20% and is trading with a net volume of around 966.7 for 5,000 shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 123.38, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 78.98. Asain Specialty Films Limited in daily time frame is trading around 196.90 points with a change of 19.73% and is trading with a net volume of around 1.223 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 158.15, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 77.42. Niraj Cement Structurals Limited in daily time frame is trading around 53.22 points with a change of 15.47% and is trading with a net volume of around 1.491 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 47.20, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 62.74. For the stock recommendation we have, Balrampur Chini Mills Limited looks good and can be bought at 588 rupees, keeping a stop loss of 569 rupees and a target of 607 rupees.
You can reach us via phone, WhatsApp, or email using the information listed on the screen. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more financial insights. And, as always, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, leave them in the comments section below. Until next time, happy investing.